Hello, everybody. My name is Cable. Welcome to Interdimensional Cable. I am, of course, your ever beautiful host. Today, we are doing presentations with the whole gang this time. This is the first time we've had such a crowded couch. So I'm going to go down the line and introduce everybody. Could you shut up? Okay, so first up is Charles.
Hi, I'm Charles.
We know. Audrey.
I'm the guy with the suicide jokes.
Heidi is a new guest.
Oh. Go ahead. Tell him how you know me. Go ahead and tell him.
So I know Heidi through. I know Heidi. We all know Heidi, except some of us don't know Heidi. This is our
Heidi.
Some of us have not met Heidi before this night, but
That was unprepared.
me and Ben and Audrey are in a group with Heidi called Winter Winds, and we're really bad. And that's the end of the story.
Amen.
And also, we got snowed into her house on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
We're not bad. We got first place. We just hate being there.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's real.
Next is Ben.
I'm not Ben. Sorry. You got the wrong guy.
You sound.
I was a random ass hobo off the
How
side
many
the
of you
street.
are there? Sorry.
That would make
there are
sense why
six
you
of us.
moved in.
There's seven of us total. And then Sean.
I live in a van now.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had Sean. It's been a while since we uploaded at all.
That's
And
'cause I have a full-time job.
lastly, but definitely leastly, is Michael.
I should just fucking kill myself.
I think so.
Right.
Oh,
think
well,
so.
the suicide jokes have been
somewhere
passed.
Yep, suicide jokes are still here. Okay, so
The suicide guy's now mine.
yeah, it's Michael's suicide now. Okay, so today's episode is presentations. Here's how this is gonna go. I gave each member of the gang a total of 4 days, except for one of them, except for two of them, to make a presentation on whatever topic they want. There's no judging. We're just gonna laugh at presentations tonight. First up is Charles. This is Charles' presentation. I'm passing the
preface this?
I'm passing the phone over to Charlie now. Go ahead.
Before we begin, I would like to I'd like to thank the Academy.
Project weak.
I want to be closer to the
This
mic.
took a-
Project your gay little weak diminishing.
Project your little pussy boy.
I had 2 days to do. I'm not. I had 2 days. I had 2 days to do this.
Present your
and-
little booty cheeks and bend over.
Spread eagle right now, Charlie. Okay, everyone silence.
I had to do a lot of research for this, and even in my free time, I was listening to a podcast on this topic. So with that, this is my presentation.
All right, are we ready?
We are ready. Christian Weston Chandler. Christian Weston Chandler, born Christopher Weston Chandler. Chris's earliest defining event came in the form of a babysitter named Roach locking him in a room with toys after Chris was...
His name was fucking Roach? Who named their kid that?
Chris says that
Y'all gon' make me. Y'all gon' make me.
I don't know why I put Chris.
Christopher.
Okay, for y'all who don't know, this is Chris Chan.
We know.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I don't know who that child is.
The creation
Oh,
of
wait, yeah, I know.
Sonic 2 on June 23rd, 1991.
Gon' make me. Y'all gon' make me. Y'all gon' make me.
The earliest representation of Sonichu was in a school project Christian participated in high school.
In high school,
Yes.
he didn't get bullied.
It just
For that.
sounds like you're talking about Christians. Like in a whole, as a whole.
Christians created Sonichu in the Bible.
They
That's
really
Old
like Sonic.
Testament shit, okay?
Christian
crazy.
would be required to create an album, and the album art was restricted to non-copyright images only. Christian would then merge his two childhood obsessions together to avoid copyright, creating the famed Sonichu, the face of Christian's saga.
Was he shot?
Sadly,
Yeah,
no.
no, unfortunately, this is not where
Why
this
were all the
story
great
is
people
going.
shot, but like that guy?
The creation,
Martin Luther King died for this shit.
If this was a Hollywood story, well, I feel like this kid would be dead day 3 of Sonichu.
the creation of Sonichu would be the spearhead into the illustrious life Christian would lead later on. Sonichu was also the main character of Christopher's original comic by the same name, which would produce many issues and episodes in its long running.
Hey Charlie, is the author of this you or ChatGPT?
This is me.
Okay.
I
Just making sure.
I wrote this.
That way you didn't cheat on your homework.
Yeah.
I didn't cheat on my homework.
We don't even get paid for this. This is just school.
Charlie's actually really good at writing essays. I read one of his essays last year, and it was peak.
This is just school or something we actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Christian's
Chris
first-
Chan.
Christian's first reported exposure came in the form of the Sonic the Hedgehog Watch and Win sweepstakes. The competition
I can't believe you
consisted.
would tell me
Would you like to announce that to the entire class?
no. It's okay. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Sir Charlie. I'm sorry.
Sir Charlie.
Sir Charles.
Leave all of that. I don't think.
By the way, Heidi, Charlie's actual name is Charles.
He is the third of them.
That's my birthday.
He's at least
Maybe
the
we
eighth
should
of
probably
them.
cut that part out.
No. Anyway, keep going.
The competition consisted of watching every episode of the animated TV series The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Contestants were required to write on tape every message Sonic the Hedgehog sent. Christian's name was announced on television, where his high-functioning autism was exposed to the world and anyone watching the live broadcast.
Speaking of high-functioning autism being exposed to the world, welcome to Interdimensional Cable.
At least half of us have it.
The Love Quest Saga.
Oh God.
Christian had always had problems finding a partner due to his rampant autism.
Me too.
Cable found out he could date Matt, and then it was all over.
Yeah, I just learned I could be gay.
In his time at Piedmont, Virginia Community College, Christian became infatuated with finding what he called a boyfriend-free girl. Due to his belief in the infinitely high boyfriend factor, this event is known as the Love Quest Saga, which was the longest-running real-life series of events that happened in Christian's life.
What a visionary.
What?
Dude, I actually fuck with the title Infinitely High Boyfriend Factor so hard. That's crazy.
Events in Christian's life are known throughout history as
For history.
I would like to say actual term
Christorian.
in Christory as sagas, a term coined by the Christorians of the
Jesus.
The premise of the Love Quest saga consisted of Christian creating a sign reading, I am a blank-year-old single male seeking an 18 to blank-year-old single female companion. Christian would be banned from various places using this sign for soliciting sex, including, but not limited to, the game place. Yes, it is spelled like that. I have no idea why. An in-town video game, trading card, comic, and hobby shop. Piedmont, Virginia Community College, and the Charlottesville Fashion Square, the Charlottesville Mall.
Who fucking? Is his mom
Who's that
fine
in
with
the
this?
college?
You know, this is the actual fucking crazy presentation, Charlie.
I really
Not a
appreciate it.
single part of this has been fabricated. This
Why
all
was he
happened.
first? Did you
Nothing.
think that's the same for
I don't think anything will ever top the second slide being revealed, and it's just fucking Chris Chan.
I don't think anything could top this. It's gonna be real.
Yeah.
The Love Quest saga continues. A few of Christian's enemies of the Love Quest saga consists of Mary Lee Walsh, the dean to Piedmont, Virginia Community College, and caught Christian many times in the schoolyard, and also became one of Christian's many villains in his Sonichu comic based on real people. Mall security, which Christian nicknamed Jerk Ops, and a quickism of Jerk and Cops, who also became main villains in Sonichu.
I'm a real jerk off. Or sorry.
Let's kill Ben.
These are all real events. It's crazy. This one is even crazier. The Miscreants. A small group of trolls known as the Miscreants was a group whose entire goal was to stop Christian from ever getting laid. This group consisted of many different members throughout the years. These people consisted of, in no particular order, Adam Stackhouse, Alec Benson Leary.
Why is the list so fucking long? Billy Mays.
Long Device, Blue Spike, Brian Bash, Clyde Cash, Emily, surname unknown, Jack Thaddeus, Jimmy Bell, Jason Kendrick Howell, the Man in the Pickle Suit, Liquid Prince, Lord Silly Nippers, Robert Simmons, Nagiro fucking Man, Surf Shack Tito, Vivian G. A good portion of these names are merely different nicknames and characters played by one person. These notable names will be in the next slide.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Notable members.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Charlie, skip to the next slide.
No, this is important. This is important.
Someone can pause and read, man.
Adam Stackhouse, most famous for beating Christian in the Parappa the Rapper contest, Chop Chop Master Onion Showdown. Christian was not pleased due to the fact that he didn't win a trip with his girlfriend Blanca at the time, where he planned to have sex with her.
Wild.
Blue Spike, most famous for being the most diabolical of the miscreants.
This reads like a fucking Wattpad.
He is 13 years old. He posed as Julie, one of Christian's troll girlfriends, whom Christian had sex with.
What the fuck is
My eyes are like actively melting off looking at the amount of effort that you put into this.
And-
Like I'm
Dude, I got like 20 minutes to make mine. That's
And
it.
he played as Max, Julie's little
An hour and
brother.
30.
Posing as Max, he stole Christian's PSN account and Yahoo, and made Christian cut up his Sonichu medallion and shove every single one of the pieces up his head,
based in blue pills?
which Christian obliged to, among other things, to get his information back. There is video evidence, and Christian never got his Yahoo account. This insane incident ended in Blue Spike being kicked out of the Miscreants. His wrath has yet to be met.
Who else has made him shove shit up the Oh.
Right.
Holy shit.
Clyde Cash, the leader and the most popular of the Miscreants. Clyde Cash was famous for orchestrating all of the trolling done by the Miscreants. Some would say Clyde is a white knight. Cash faked his death to try to steal Christian's PSN account for the second time and sent hookers to Christian's house after Emily, another troll girlfriend, broke up with Christian after meeting the Man in the Pickle Suit. He
Tickled.
Panda Halo and happily married to her now.
Holy
What?
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
She actually did that.
He is currently married to Panda Halo, whom he
Tickled.
dude, that's based.
Oh, what?
Let's kill Ben.
Yeah.
Fall Stone Ben. Anyway.
The Man in the Pickle Suit. The first iteration of the Man in the Pickle Suit was unknown, but eventually the troll Marvin just decided to take the role of the Man in the Pickle Suit. He's famous for being the spearhead of most of Clyde Cash's trolling stunts. He was famous for stealing Christian's troll girlfriend Emily, who convinced Christian that the Man in the Pickle Suit had sex with her after picking her up at the mall.
I hate that this is all like real shit.
I just
fucking hate this.
I just watched Michael research this and just sigh in disapproval.
Oh man,
I followed all this for a bit. Yeah, this is true.
I want his pickle.
the man in
No.
the pickle suit?
These are all real events, guys.
This all
The
happened.
downfall of Chris Chan. Christian's life took a downward spiral for almost a decade after Robert Chandler's death. He transitioned to a woman in December 2014, changing his name to Christine. Due to the absolute heinous events that I will explain in a moment, I will not respect Christian's new name or pronouns.
Okay.
From this point forward, I'll refer to him as the gender-neutral Chris, or his other name akin to the popular naming schemes of Japanese culture, Chris Chan, which is what other acquaintances and his Christory
Chris, you almost flipped there and said historian.
refer to him by profession. While this new transition lessened Chris's bigotry toward men and homosexuals, he was gaining a significant amount of followers. This relatively large exposure would eventually lead to Chris's downfall. On the night of July 27th, 2021, Chris would brag to a friend of his whom
Oh my god.
of going to Everfree Northwest, a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic convention.
Plony.
That he had sexual intercourse with his own mother.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Based.
Chris Chan would not be going to Everfree Northwest. In fact, Chris would not go anywhere for the next 2 years. Christian Weston Chandler was arrested on August 1st, 2021, sentenced to 2 years in Central Virginia Regional Jail.
That last part,
Okay,
read
I
like
knew-
a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay, about Chris Chan, I kind of knew a lot of the stuff like that led up to this, but I had no clue this fucking happened.
This guy fucked his own mom.
The second coming
I
of
don't remember anything other than that.
Christian Weston Chandler was released from jail on March 27, 2023. He made his full reintroduction to the internet on October 16, 2023. By now, Chris went by a new name. I will now read out his new name verbatim from the official quickie. Holy Jesus Christ Chan Sonichu Prime.
What the fuck?
From then until the present, Chris now live streams games on Twitch. And that's it.
Oh, yeah! Alright, we're gonna go around. The next part of this game is we're gonna go around in circles and say what we would rate that out of 10. Me personally, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because of the second slide's fucking whiplash.
I'm gonna go with a solid 10 out of 10. I respect the effort and the research. God damn, Charlie.
I feel like you don't have to touch me, little freak. Take your hands off me. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so anyways, out of like pure hatred for the amount of effort you put into this, I give you a solid 9 out of 10.
I'd say I'm giving you a solid 8 out of 10. It was funny as fuck and taught me a lot about that I didn't know about Chris Chan. But it was white. It was white. My least favorite color.
Oh, babe.
It was white the
big.
entire fucking slideshow.
I could have put more effort into
The background, yeah, a little maybe.
And all I get to see is Chris Chan's ugly fucking face.
Alright.
You know what I just realized?
Okay, this is my presentation.
It doesn't record the dice.
Is this by chance chat?
It's okay. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
it's fine.
This is not ChatGPT. Alright, welcome to my presentation. This is the worst characters in the fighting games I like and why you should feel it.
It's my
It's
fault.
your fault. Yeah, it is your fault.
Well, me.
Just Sean.
Just Sean.
But,
All right,
but the game sucks.
Alright, here's the important notes. Number 1, characters are in descending order of goodness.
Good.
Number 2, the more you feel bad for these poor saps, the better I'm doing.
Okay.
And number 3, there will be no repeats for games.
Oh, alright.
Notice team name in the bottom left. You used the template. I used the template. What to know? All these games are plat fighters. What does that mean? A plat fighter is a fighting game where 2 people fight on a platform. Whoa. Number 2, what makes a character bad in all plat fighters? Generally, big, slow characters with several non-functional moves. You'll see that. And then what makes a character bad in a specific plat fighter? Well, I'll explain for each slide. By the way, about that autistic monkeys spazzing at each other. Here's gameplay.
Fucking Christ.
Here's the here's the gameplay. Yeah. They're throwing. Yeah, they're doing that. Okay.
Me
Anyway.
and Shovel Knight and someone I can't fight.
I want to show you a little example of how bad this character is. This is Luminosity Makes Big Moves 2024. This is Pools. So we're going to watch this, and we're going to notice how, right off the bat, this guy just gets hit and cannot fight back.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, he has done no damage.
Yeah, and one of the things
He has still done no damage.
He's also fighting Granny though.
Granny's not that. Granny's
Yeah,
If I remember,
He does 14%, and then notice how he gets blood shapped by Granny. He tries to swing, gets some percentage off, and he does. Okay. Anyway, where's my fucking mouse? Can I? Oh, there it is. Stop. Okay, there we go. So here we go. Here is a funny little video. In post, I'm going to speed this up because I have to turn the desktop audio off so you guys can listen to this. Okay, thank you for watching the video.
That was
There's a lot more of it,
informative.
but I don't think you guys all want to watch that.
That was quite informative.
All right. And last, oh, sorry, stop. Okay, last, but absolutely the least, is Ganondorf from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So this character is probably the worst character in any platfighter ever. And he is really, really bad. Do you like the T-pose? I really like the T-pose.
I feel like that's like a very accurate demonstration.
He looks
Yeah.
so hot.
Isn't he hot?
So
This character is so fucked. Remember Ultimate Ganondorf's run speed? It is slower. Remember how two of Ultimate Ganon's moves are entirely useless? Try half of this kit. Here's the thing, they fucked up his coding. So his forward air does not auto-cancel at all, which is bad because it means that if he lands with it, he still has to do all 60 frames of the move's animation.
Yikes.
The move takes a minute. Sorry, not a minute. An entire second, not a minute. Not a minute. It takes a minute to come out. Yeah, it takes a minute. And Brawl as a game hates him because there's tripping, so he doesn't have good airspeed, so he can't jump around either. And his aerials suck, so he can't like run around. So what are the real takeaways from this presentation? Slow equals bad.
Yeah.
Bad moves equal bad.
Yeah.
Nintendo cannot program.
True.
And heavy characters fucking suck.
But
And most importantly, who would win in an oiled up twerk off?
Ganon.
It's me.
Ganon.
Here's my contender.
I have
Ganon.
Here's my contenders. Ganon, but only the Brawl one. The extra lag on those aerials means more clap time. Malo is the only lightweight on this list, so his lighter weight allows for faster clap.
Okay.
Reptar is bigger, so he's got more surface area for the oil.
Okay.
Thank you.
Damn.
Any questions?
Ah.
No questions?
Would
Opinions?
Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight is not bad. Who would
I
win?
You can hear
So
the
here's what we're
clank
gonna
of
do.
light.
We're gonna go around in a circle and rate the presentation, and then you're going to say which one of these terrible characters would win in an oiled up Turgo.
I think we should play all of these characters. Wait.
Yeah,
how
we
are
can go
gonna-
back.
How are we gonna even fight? How are we even gonna fight with these characters? They're not in the same games.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
fine. Yeah. Anyway, starting with Charlie.
Well, hold on. You need to go back so that we can have an ass evaluation.
Ass evaluation. Starting with Malo.
Yeah.
Let's get a good look at this ass.
Malo is
Because I
extremely-
feel like instead of each picking, we should come together as a group and make
Yeah.
a decision.
So let me just find a good
Like, this is a Socratic seminar.
This is a point in which we could just go to.
Malo's extremely skinny by the way. So Malo probably doesn't have very good
Open a new
chance.
tab. I
Here's the
dare.
ass we're working at. Here's the ass we're working.
E621, anybody?
E6. What?
That exposed
34.
a lot more about me than I think I should have exposed.
No, I immediately
So here's
understood
the
it.
ass we're
Isn't
working
that
with.
that website? Oh my god.
What the fuck is E6?
It's just
Oh, it's furry pornography. Anyway, here's the ass we're working with for Malo.
That's very flat.
Yeah.
I'm giving
It's
that like
quite
a
flat.
knock.
Here's the
I'm not
ass.
gonna- I'm really betting.
Also-
I think he's also disqualified because the oil wouldn't work well with his fur.
Yeah, he's got.
That is true. That's true.
you can't hear that.
Yeah.
I was feeling this one, but then yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But not these. Fun.
Let's just go off of Brawl Ganon. Stop. Reptar.
Yes, yeah.
But his tail.
But his tail, dude, his
He doesn't even
tail.
have cheeks to
That
clap.
would like.
There's nothing.
Oh yeah,
It would
dinosaurs
fuck it up.
don't have cheeks.
Dinosaurs don't have an ass.
So Ganon is like the
Oh,
He also has a tail, but it's been proven that he has ass cheeks.
But he is pretty caked up.
but there is a but.
But
Okay.
Oh, I think there's competition.
I think there's competition from Ganon.
I think there's competition.
And then
Those thighs do not
Those are
lie.
massive thighs.
Now, see, I would be disappointed if he turned around and those thighs didn't have massive ass.
yeah, here's newer Ganon.
Ganondorf's ass. Look up Ganondorf's ass.
Well, no, well,
Ganondorf.
okay, all right.
this is the ultimate Ganondorf.
Shut the fuck up, Charlie. Before I take you out back and put you down.
Who would
didn't
win
look at his ass.
in the World of Turkoff?
Ganon.
Hands for Ganon?
Ganon.
Hands for Ganon?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we can.
hands.
We can.
I'm going for Ganon. Hands for Bowser. Okay, it's 6-1 for Ganon.
Men's always
Congratulations to Ganon for winning the World of Turkoff. All right, now let's rate some presentations. Starting with Charlie.
All right, I would say I would give this a humble 8 out of 10 for the only reason that I don't know a whole lot about these games, but you did make it very in depth, and I felt like I learned some things. So I would give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Shut up, Charlie.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I knew all this.
Okay, so I give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. And my reasoning behind that is I felt it was actually, I was expecting more. I felt a little disappointed. I thought there
wanted
was
more
gonna
games.
be, I thought there was gonna be more comparison. I
More,
feel like
more
there's-
ass.
I
We
feel like
wanted
there's
more
no-
ass to look at.
She wanted to look at more ass.
Yeah,
okay,
this guy there had
then,
more ass.
6 out of 10 because it was extremely in depth, but it was kind of boring.
Okay.
Your face is kind of boring.
Sean.
Get right.
10 out of 10 because shut the fuck. Because it was out there.
Thank you.
He liked the ass.
There was multiple games, loved it. Except for the only thing I didn't like about it was there's 2 Ganons, and I was like, nah, I gotta get some competition in here. Can't
No,
have
but
two of
Ganon's the worst character.
But
in
Ganon
two
is the
different
worst.
Smash
Is the worst. And then the twerk up is just hilarious.
Dude.
I didn't expect it. I love it.
Michael.
8 out of 10, you saved it with the twerk off.
Also, I have no clue what that averages to because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, next presenter.
You know what? I'm gonna set the mood for this room. Everybody, open your minds for a second to understand that there are other diverse opinions.
Exactly.
And some of them are horrifically wrong.
Michael, I'm going to do her.
But you can be wrong. It's okay. And now if this said why Warhammer 40K sucks,
You're going to. You're going down.
found it.
I'm sorry.
Michael,
You're the one who just
you're
said
getting
you're gonna
less cake.
A journey.
You're getting less
Yeah.
cake today.
Time.
Less cake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start presenting. So obviously, this presentation is called "Why Warhammer Sucked," and I'm specifically targeting Ben and Audrey.
They love Warhammer, by the way.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Stop making fun of how I say fuck you.
Now I've just adopted
Okay.
it. I'm not
Fuck
gonna
you.
lie.
Warhammer, quite
Fuck
literally,
you.
is the equivalent of buying a car that you cannot drive. And then some guy probably said this. He said, "Oop, this is my money going down the drain because I love Warhammer."
That
And
was
some
me.
other gay guy probably said it's so expensive and definitely not skibbity.
I don't say that.
I said
Thank you.
That is He's just some gay guy.
Thank you, Charlie.
All right, next slide.
Pound it for that, Charlie.
All right, so first topic: stupid fucking miniatures.
Thin your paints, brother. Thin your paints.
These stupid miniatures will never win away to your heart because they aren't freaking real. They also have like stupid backstories and stupid names, like Lord Oogly Boogly from the Nether, who always joins this stream.
That's actually kind of true. Like Rabute Gilliman from Ark of the Ultramarines.
Like literally, just throw your money in the ocean. It's basically the same thing, but the ocean has more
Why do I
meaning.
feel like he's
Fuck.
making this presentation and he actually has like 5 anime body pillows in it?
I've been in there.
It's like they are freaking real. It's okay, I'm not talking about you, Raccoon.
I've been in his room. Heidi's right.
Yeah.
Shucks. The rules. So this picture right here is a Warhammer rulebook, and it's
An old
huge.
one.
It's. I looked at
Big.
Okay,
I just used the first picture.
okay, like
But-
half of the rule books are like short stories.
Hey, we're not arguing the point with him right now.
All right.
You can argue the point with him later.
Open mind, everybody, bring it down. Open mind.
Reading the rule book is like reading Moby Dick, but with rules. And I'm not trying to memorize how every single molecule has to move in the game. Just like hand me a friggin' packet, yo.
I hate this. I'm giving this a 0 out of 10.
I'd rather read Moby Dick.
Next slide. The painting of the miniatures, all right? So you end up painting for 18 hours just to get a stupid toddler's crayon looking thing that's supposed to be like a knight or something. And oh, you missed a detail on the 30-second album on your knight's
Album.
Now he looks like a white freaking sock. Meanwhile, some warrior artisan will look at it and be like, yeah, but have you read the 400-page history of the space elves? Like, bro, I just painted some dude in red.
Actually, that's accurate as fuck.
Very
This is really good.
Very true.
True.
All right, the lore. The lore.
Dude,
Literally stupid.
I'm
Literally
sorry.
retarded.
Freddy Fazbear is such a
That's just
so
a theory.
convoluted.
And like literally, I'm the last of my kind forced to carry my burden, but I also am really mad at my ex. That's literally how the lore goes. And it's just so much. Like literally everybody is just some emo immortal space god that hates fun.
May I point out that there are over 400 Warhammer 40k books?
Jesus.
And may I point out that
Chapter
Who wrote all
books.
these?
Thank you
I
for
would like to
contributing
point out. I would like to point out Aegis Sigmar and
Point out these
World.
nuts.
All right, I will.
right there. The community of Warhammer. It's basically a cult. So if you don't know the difference between a Chaos Space Marine and a Tyramid, they will feast on your soul. Do not ask them any stupid questions, or they will sacrifice you or something.
Jesus.
That's what all Warhammer fans look like, by the way.
Ben is about to do.
Strategy. Have you ever felt suicidal from a game of chance and random craft? Well, here it is. Warhammer. That's basically all I have to say about the strategy. Expansion packs.
oh god, don't even talk about it.
Seems like the hype, right? Wrong. You now have to pay more money than you do for the medical bill when you go to get liposuction because you grew fat from not touching grass for so long. Please touch grass.
That's so good.
Oh my god.
Don't waste your time on this piece of fucking shit. It's not fun and it is not worth your money. Thank you for your time.
I agree with the second one.
I feel
I would like to refute all his points by
No,
saying
stop.
3D printer.
3D printer.
3D printer.
That's fair.
May I offer you this one thing? The only reason I play Warhammer is because the coolest teacher in my school in middle school literally indoctrinated me and my best friend into playing it, and his name was Mr. Schmid, and he wore kilts to school and looked like an actual Viking.
Schmittis?
In defense of Warhammer,
Schmidt.
a guy who looked like he would actually wield Thor's hammer played, and that's my only reason for playing.
Sick as fuck.
That's
All right, gang. Let's rate some.
right.
Let's rate some presentations. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10 because it was really funny.
Yeah.
All right, Audrey.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 because it was funny, but most of it I disdain.
It's because I was targeting.
You're
I
you're
give
being
it
carried by funny.
You're gonna expect to lose some points.
a solid 10 out of 10 because no, I give us 11 out of 10 because if there's
You can't do that.
somebody
Right?
has, hold on, somebody has given me the final satisfaction of answering when people are like, why don't you play Warhammer anymore? Period.
There we go. All right, Ben.
I give this a 3 out of 10 because it was really funny, but most of it, what you said was unfortunately true. Was unfortunately not true. There were 4 things you said that were true.
The most true.
This sounds like a lot of actually.
This guy literally throughout the entire presentation was like, oh my god, that's so true. So actually, this is the most untrue presentation I've ever listened to.
I said that to
Take that
4 points.
There were only like 5.
Okay, there were like 7, but okay.
That's still a majority.
We can't count.
Really, the only true parts were the money part,
You
but
can count to
I'm
six.
exempt because I have a
How
3D
many
printer
points
and
for
I
this
value my cash.
I spent $50 on 10 miniatures the other
Holy
day.
shit.
Sean,
Wake up, America.
9 out of 10. Because I'm not wasting my money on that dog shit game.
We'll give you a law of superposition amount of points because
law of superposition, like
What kind
biology.
of point are you? What kind of place are you in to get superposition points?
I would give you 3 out of 10 points because I play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. And
Next slide, next slide.
And I would give you
Dungeons and Dragons.
9 out of 10 points because it was very great and you made some incredible points.
So just go in the middle and say 6.9.
This just in, Charlie has no clue what the law of superposition is. Anyway, the amount of points Michael got for this presentation is now on the screen. Okay, random number between 1 and 4.
All right. Why you should invest in Gay Company Limited.
I'm getting water before.
I feel like you need a slice of cake to be able to handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, general
You
contract.
get cake after.
Sorry, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, he's got
Wait,
animation.
what's the presentation on?
Why
Sorry, go
you
back.
should invest in Gay Contractors Limited.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
taking Caleb's attention
All
for
right,
a moment.
contracting is bad, but gay sex, good.
I agree.
He's gay.
That's me. Still yummy.
He's gay.
That's me right there. I don't condone it.
Go back to the beginning.
Wait, how many days did you have?
I worked on this for an hour total.
There's no way.
It was just the animation, I swear.
Wow. I don't know if we can put 9.
We can't put half of his entire presentation.
I'll just blur it. I'll just blur it.
You guys, our viewers can make educated guesses.
I recognize that.
It's on the screen
Guys,
right now.
Let's just say it has a suction cup.
As somebody who worked at Spencer's, bad
Oh my god, I'm dying. Anyway,
Rate it.
Alright, we're rating it. That is a 2 out of 10. Because you put in our, sorry, the in our fucking video. And a
I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10 just because I didn't like it.
yeah, you are all laughing at it, so I don't.
I give this a 2 out of 10 because it's gonna. Hi, Caleb, who's editing in the future. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, Michael.
1. That's all I have to say. I don't know. I just came out of the bathroom.
Or you want me to present it again?
I don't. I'm gonna get water for this. So I'm gonna rate my water. It was a 6.9 out of 10.
Too high, too high.
No, Sean, just don't listen to
Sean,
It was 0.6.
Sean was rating his water, not the presentation.
Sean was ready his water. What was the presentation?
2.
2.
At least 2.
At least.
8 out of 10. Because gay sex.
Yes. Gay sex.
Charlie
God.
doesn't.
It's okay, Charlie already
Don't-
presented, so we could kick him out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, you have to go home now. Anyway,
I can't anymore.
this is Sean's
Welcome to
presentation.
my presentation.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
That's me. Bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, it all started when I got to Gable's house.
What am I looking at?
You're
He's at the universe.
the death of me. We started setting up for recording when the worst thing happened. I had been informed that we were presenting our slideshows. The thing is, I didn't know what we were doing. Nor do I now. I don't know what's going on right now.
Explosion.
Yep. So I present to you.
Oh wow, the animation. I'm so
You
invested.
need to click it again, Sean.
I'm like literally so hard right
By
now.
me.
Oh, okay.
You literally so what?
Oh.
Movie shoot.
Oh.
Worms Revolution.
If you press enter,
Number one, what? It is a game. Number two, why would you ever play this? Well, here's some reasons. Making your friends pissed off. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
what's
this
up?
game.
It's Cable, actually, not me.
Everyone hates this game. What? Except for me, I love this game.
I think it's pretty fun.
Watching your friends kill themselves in game. Killing yourself.
in game, right?
So what the fuck is Worms Revolution, you ask? Worms Revolution is a game on Cable's computer.
Hey, Sean, can you have
So
me
this
my phone
actually
up there?
just turns into a giant
Or it's
revolution.
Let's
Let's play.
But I'm not reading that. Nor have I. It's just a game on Cable's computer to me.
Sean, can you hand me my phone on the tower?
Worm.
Can you hand me? Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
It's like a little spermy wormy.
So it's time. I must wrap this up. I have no more time for this. I did not have any time to make this.
I
at
made
all.
mine in the same time as you.
Yeah, maybe you should.
You actually made it in less time than
I
you.
have severe ADHD, so kill yourself. The conclusion: we should play Worms Revolution.
Next time.
Beautiful.
It's fun. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate this a.
Yo.
I'm gonna rate this a 8 out of 10
Yup.
because
Do it again. Do a spin. Yeah. Do a spin.
okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna rate this now a 9 out of 10, a 9.1 out of 10, a 9.2 out of 10. You're not getting any higher. I'm grading it a 9.2 out of 10. I love the worms. I love the worm spin. I love the animation. It's so good. This is so high effort, but you made excuses. So you lose 0.8.
Gold.
I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10. I love the animation. I loved your contempt, and I loved, most importantly, you pressed enter to continue.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I feel like this is the solid, like a 9.2 out of 10 because of the sheer animation that you put into this. For somebody who was complaining a lot about not having enough time, you really.
Can you stop fucking expanding the worm?
Aesthetic.
It says you get a 9 now.
Oh.
You have 5.
Alright.
Here's why. Here's why. It
Sean, you get a 10 out of 10
Okay, I'm listening.
because that was beautiful.
So are you.
Just oh, thank you, Sean.
Sean, you get an 8 out of 10 because I've never played Worms Revolution, but this did it did convince me that we should play Worms Revolution.
Okay.
So on the screen now.
Yeah, I didn't. I
We
was
had
like,
an hour and a half, dude.
on this slide. I was like, I can do so much more, and then by the end of me finishing editing of the slide, I was already completely out of time. And Ben was just doing something else. So I was like, please don't ask me to get the computer. I'm not done.
Okay, Ben. Or sorry, why did I say Ben? Sean.
I'm the sexiest guy. in the room.
Sean, the screen, the score you got is now on the screen, leaving only one individual because Audrey cannot present. There is only one left, and her name is Heidi.
I'm gonna start this presentation off by asking everybody to open their hearts up again, this time to a new perspective, where I explore the brick experience that we all have in this modern day and age.
What the fuck is the brick spear?
Where?
we're about to find out.
So I'm gonna start you with the question: where is your brick?
In my pants.
My fucking
Found it.
It's the malignant humor in my head.
I lost my brain.
Together, I'm so sorry. Together, we can bridge the gap between your brick and my brick.
Stay the fuck out of my pants.
I lost my virginity years ago.
The brick in our pants. Let's be honest, guys. I know we've all got that brick in our pocket that we've been ashamed of for a really long time. Go ahead.
I actually have one.
Feel for your brick. I know I feel for your brick. Your brick is heavy. My brick is heavy. Sometimes we have to make the hard decision and let out the repression. Sometimes you need your friends to help you release that suppressed brick. It's your brick holding you back, you guys.
That picture's
My brick is holding me hostage.
I cut my brick off.
My brick is gone.
My brick can never get hard again.
This is why we have to embrace empathy towards other people's bricks, because not everybody's brick looks the same.
My brick is
became
huge.
too much for him to handle.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
you need an
because
electron
brick-
microscope to see Caleb's brick.
Come on, dude.
Don't be ashamed. The more we normalize the brick that weighs you down in life, the better we can get ourselves how heavy our bricks are. The weight in your life deserves to be shared. Let's all hold the weight together. I want to hold your brick for you. You're not alone. Stop it. I see your brick, and I feel your brick.
Feeling like
This is why I wear two
So
pairs of pants.
here's the hypothetical, right? This is probably what you're thinking. I see my brick. Now what? Allow yourself to see other people's bricks too. I like implore you to look around the room and look at the bricks.
My eyes are
there, Michaels.
My eyes are up here.
Is that a brick area of my brick, Charles? Is that a brick in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Both.
Doesn't it hurt when you can't move forward because you feel so alone? Would you want your friends to feel that way too? So take a minute with me and acknowledge the brick of the person next to you. I encourage you, let's all take a moment to take the weight off of each other.
Fuck.
By the way, I just want you guys to know that this presentation is analytics driven, user-friendly, based, AI-powered, and scalable. And I'm going to demonstrate that in the next slide. I'll break it down for you. This is the brick pact.
Please stop rubbing my thighs.
The brick pact took hold of the internet. You want to know why? I don't know if you guys remember Vine. I don't know if you guys remember like Illuminati. There's a deep connection to.
What the fuck are you talking about? What's this graph?
The brick in your pants.
What is this graph?
The graph starts at Q4.
Really?
And
Wow, real AP biology passer.
Quarter four is in two different places.
You can-
and two different spots.
Yeah, because this is,
It repeats.
it's a repeating cycle. You see, the brick pact,
They
it
skip
gets
the
harder for
quarters.
people to keep their bricks to
My brick
themselves.
gets harder too.
I love that for you.
So
Stop rubbing me, you weirdo.
I want to rub
brick
your
looks
brick.
heavy. I'm sorry.
Where's my
Let's rub each
Kalashnikov?
other's bricks, Heidi.
We can make our bricks better together.
Let's touch bricks.
Guys, if we unite
there.
bricks in this moment. Anyways, so during 2018, the movement began, which is when Q1, which is very clearly, very clear, and Q2 is very clearly 2018, because you can see where the brick, like, insecurity, like, shot down.
Oh, yeah, true.
But it's coming back, unfortunately, as we move into 2025.
We're in
God, it's
2025.
2025. Oh my god.
Holy
Um,
fuck.
How many
The bricks are coming back.
bricks?
My brick is rising.
So today, with your support, we can end the brick phobia, and it all starts with you.
Cable. Brick master.
Together, let's validate each other. Charlie, I know that brick's been weighing on you. Let me take some weight off you, buddy. Really talk
Let me
about
take your brick
Let me-
deep inside me.
How's that really been working for you?
Oh, it's been such a burden on me. I mean, every time I
Hold on, guys, really quickly. Can we all give Charlie a hi, Charlie?
Hi, Charlie.
It's Alcohol Anonymous? Alcoholics Anonymous? Like, what the fuck?
I'm an alcoholic.
My name is Charlie, and
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie.
has been weighing on me for over 15 years.
Aren't you like two?
So,
You got your brick at 2?
you know, it's been really rough for the past couple of months because I'm starting to realize that my brick is different.
Wow, that's really beautiful, Charlie.
Anyway.
I'm really glad that we got to share that.
Oh.
What the shit?
Yeah, Charlie, me personally, I've had my brick since I was born. Like, Did they attach it 2 years in? Did it
sold
spring
mine.
out?
I don't have a brick. I never did.
I just sold mine. It was
I'd like to
that
take a
simple.
minute to thank you all and remind you that the brick pack starts and ends with you.
And
Well, I am the ruler of everything in the end. That makes so I don't have a.
Where did those pictures go that you took of us on your iPad?
So I actually do want to explain that. Originally, I was gonna make an extra slide, which is what I was doing, but it came out so horrible. The extra 2 slides were gonna be about everybody's brick personally. I was gonna be like, I see your brick and I validate your brick, but I was like, God, this is horrible.
That's amazing content, though.
Every typing I did, it just got worse and worse. So I decided.
That's hilarious.
And I
the whole
also
point.
the Larry last thing that made me go, okay, actually I'm gonna abandon
the Larry
this slide.
last.
Larry in last
Brick
place.
is kind of heavy. The very last thing that made me go, actually I'm not gonna include this was I didn't know if you guys were comfortable with your faces being on.
We could have just blurred them out.
That's true.
There's only like 2 people who probably wouldn't.
My face has been on there.
So I was
before.
like, okay, you know
My
what?
face
It's the
is not-
thumbnail.
I'll
Yeah.
just leave out the real brick experience, which would have been talking about everybody's bricks together and how I observed your brick over the last
Brick.
over the last period.
The last period. In the period of time.
What
the last period, my brick was very heavy.
I feel like it's also very important to mention to the viewers I am in fact a lesbian and I am not staring at their bricks, period.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Charlie. All right, here.
Charlie. Hi.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
All right, let's rate this presentation.
I'll hold your
rate
brick
this
for you. Don't
presentation.
worry,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I rate this presentation a 10 out of 10 because my brick feels very acknowledged. I'm stroking my brick as we speak.
He is in fact stroking
His hands are actually behind his head.
No, he is in fact stroking his
He's got
brick.
3 hands.
Ben is just
He's
not
got-
Ben
he's got
has just
3
not
arms.
opened his third eye to acknowledging Caleb's brick yet.
All right, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna rate this as heavy as my brick feels. No, that's way too low because I don't have one.
You cut your brick
But if
off.
I have if I was to imagine my brick right now,
We're with you.
I have a 10 out of 10 brick.
That's a huge brick.
Huge brick. Geniminosaurus brick.
The most load-bearing brick.
I would rate this presentation a solid 10 out of 10 because my brick does feel very acknowledged.
I'm gonna rate this a 10 out of 10 because I've had problems ever since puberty with my brick not being able to get hard, and my brick feels very acknowledged right now because of you, Heidi.
We are all just bricks in a wall.
Your brick is in a wall? Why the fuck is your brick in a wall?
Hey, we're not judging bricks here.
Our bricks are bridged.
We should all touch our bricks in the middle right now.
Yeah,
At the microphone.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I feel like this presentation made me feel empowered, and I am proud of myself.
It really made me
that
think
averages
more about
That is a 10 out of
my
10
brick
across the
is.
board.
And I don't know because I sold it years ago.
That averages Heidi, our last presentation, to 10 out of 10, which means Heidi wins. You know what Heidi gets for winning? Everyone beat the shit out of Heidi! Yeah! Violence! I wake up every day.
You ain't waking up.
All right. So thank you for watching today's episode of Interdimensional Cable. We really appreciate it. We hope you found it as entertaining as we did. Here's a picture of Heidi being beat the shit out of. I might not actually include that. If I don't,
JFK there.
that's JFK. Yeah. I actually already have a picture of JFK.
I have a lot of pictures of me
Railing
up, actually, quite
yes.
frankly.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this. If you really liked it,
Just smash that like button.
smash that like button.
You guys.
That's just a theory.
Did you know 420.69% of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel? That's more than 100%. Yeah, we're bye-bye now. Thank you so much for watching. This should be out in a week or so.
time.
It's time to go eat cake. Thank you. Thank you.
I love your brick, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love my
And
brick.
to each of our viewers, we love your brick.
I didn't
Thank
love
you.
mine.
Fuck yeah.